So after today, the BMW content on the 9.7 page is going to start decreasing. The page is going to go back to the late model, the truck, and everything else pretty well non-drifting related. The BMW is still going to be making appearances here and there, but most of that content is going to start going over to our other page. Justin and I started a drift team page, both on YouTube, Instagram, and Discord, and might eventually make it to Facebook at some point. But we're going to try and grow that page with drifting content. I will drop the links to all those pages below in the description. That way, if everyone would like to go follow that and keep following the BMW, that would be amazing. It's called Virtual Crew, and we came up with that just kind of as a mixture between real life drifting and our Assetto Corsa drifting on the simulator. So most of the drift car content will be going over to there from here on out. The late model will probably make some appearances on that page as well, but it will primarily stay on 9.7 Motorsports. That way, everything doesn't all get jumbled up into one, and we don't try and put the team stuff and the dirt racing stuff all together. In my opinion, this keeps it a little bit more organized. It can diversify the audience a little bit for the people that are into drifting, for the people that are into dirt racing. I appreciate each and every one of you that follow both, especially. If everyone would like to hop on over to the virtual page after this video and check out the video we just dropped yesterday, that would be incredible. Is it weird of me to give a shout out to myself, more or less, by telling everyone, hey, you should go follow our new page? But I think it's the best thing for now. We're trying to grow this new page. We want to go to big drift events next year. We're still going to race. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't know how we're going to do it all. It also makes it a little bit tougher editing, trying to go back and forth between the two pages. But I think once we get a good rhythm flowing, it'll work out fairly well. I just kind of felt that when we come up with this, you know, I could easily keep the BMW on 9.7, but like I said, we're trying to grow the other page as well. So I think this is the best way to go. And like I said, if everyone would hop over to the Virtual Crew page, I would greatly appreciate if you would give a follow on all the social medias. It'll be an interesting feat to keep both cars going next season. We've yet to drift and race in the same year, and now that we're getting fairly serious into drifting and we're getting more serious back into dirt racing, we've got a lot up against me, but it's gonna be pretty fun. We're not going to race every local show around here anymore. With the price of dirt racing, we just can't afford that. So what our goal is to go hit some good drift events, get media coverage, go run some actual comps, try and make a little bit of money that way, and then we're going to go hit decent money races. We want to go hit all of the Eldora shows next year. We might go back to the Dome next year. If everything gets back in order, we might even try to go to Speed Weeks in Florida at the first of the year. So there's going to be a lot of vlogging. There's going to be a ton of content come in the 2023 season on both pages. So for those of you that want to follow both, prepare to have a lot of watch hours on YouTube, because I plan to film pretty well daily, and every night I'm going to try and edit and have something out. So everybody obviously knows about the BMW. I just did a build breakdown video on this thing not too long ago. Something I've never done a breakdown on is the late model. I know a lot of people obviously like the late model. That's why they follow the page. So let's do a little build breakdown on it. I've never vlogged this thing. This thing is a 2016 Kryptonite Weekend Warrior. It is Weekend Warrior number 1 that Kryptonite built. There's under 5 of these cars left, I believe, before the redesign. The rest of them got totaled, cut up, whatever. This car got an update in 2017, and then after that has not been touched. It's never been clipped. It's never been in any real major wrecks. It's not bent in any way. It still features JRI shocks, old man garage bird cages. It's still what everyone considers now as old school, but it works very well. We've already got the engine back out of it. With the weather getting cold, the garage isn't heated, so we've got the engine out of it. We're going to go ahead and go back through it, just make sure everything looks okay. Obviously there's not many laps on it, but we just wanted to go ahead and just make sure everything was top notch for next season. I plan to get it up in the air, get the shocks off of it, get the 4-link bars off of it, and basically just get it into its hibernation state for the winter. Obviously it's hard on equipment to just set, so I'm going to get everything off of it, get the shocks put inside. They're freshly built. It's got all brand new Heims on the 4-link bar, so I'm gonna get all those off just so everything gets kind of preserved for next season, so it doesn't have to set throughout the winter months. And it's still a little bit dirty underneath from the little bit of laps we have turned this year, so we'll get it up, get everything off of it, then might get it outside the next day or two, get it cleaned up real well underneath, and then basically just get it ready for winter. And also going to try to get the BMW moved, make some content on that to put on the other page today. I've got some rear end geometry issues with toe and camber and a couple other things I got to figure out. So if anyone wants to see me attempt to set up a drift car today, there'll probably be a video on the other page drop here soon. Alright, let's get this thing moved, see if it'll even start. Battery might be dead. Take a couple precautionary things, fix a motor mount that I've got an issue with, probably pull the engine apart, work on getting it some more power, debating on pricing a turbo for it, possibly even a fog or nitrous system, just something to help it out a little bit more. It's plenty strong, but you can never have too much power. But let's see if it'll start. Hasn't been started in about a week. I don't know if the battery's dead or not. Oh yeah, cold starting the carburetor. I'm gonna let this thing warm up for a second, and I'll put the camera out here and show me trying to squeeze it in this hole in front of the late model where I'm gonna put it, and go find some jack stands. Got it moved over. Thought about driving it this evening, but we'll see. Might take the advantage of this little bit of warm weather that we still have and go ahead and pull the motor out of it. We basically went from a running and driving 2.5 powered car to a running driving small block powered car in about 3 weeks. So there's a few things that need redone, a few things that need to look back over because we were mid-season, decided to do the swap. Like I said, I just want to pull it apart, get a little bit more power to it. If I don't do a power adder, we might raise the compression, change cam, a couple different little things to add a little bit more power to it. Also looking for a T56 to put in it and take the Muncie out. And so just some odds and ends things. Car's gonna try to get caged over winter and stuff, but this will probably be the last bit of content on the 9.7 page as far as today's video goes. Like I said, I'll put a link to our virtual crew page in the description, and if you want to see more as to what I do to the BMW today, head on over there and look for the video from today for this. With the possibility of maybe driving the BMW tonight, I'm not going to start on it today, unless I just change my mind later tonight. But right now, I've been putting the late model off, getting the parts off of it, getting it cleaned back up. I know it's still filthy underneath, so I'm going to probably turn on time lapse and mess around with this old girl some. I really hope there's some people trying to watch this video to see if what we're running, they're going to be very disappointed. It doesn't even bother me to go under and show everybody because we do more with less. Car's simple.
Still old man garage bird cages, JRI shocks. Now obviously I'm not going to give all my spring numbers, but
The car's super simple.
car still runs just as good as all this new high-tech fancy crap.
So sadly, this is a couple days later. I was making content for our other page as well, and my SD card decided it wanted to corrupt, so I lost about 20 plus minutes of footage of me working on the late model and working on the BMW. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video. I got everything done on the car that I needed to get done, that I'd planned on getting done in this video. There is a couple new videos getting dropped on the BMW. As you can see, there's parts from it laying under the late model. A quick walk around of what to be expected on our other page. There's gonna be a bunch of late model content dropping soon, and we're going to PRI next weekend to just look around, hang out, buy some stuff. So I'm gonna try to shoot some stuff while we're out there as well. So appreciate everyone watching. I hate that this video got cut short for me losing content, but I'm not gonna go back and redo everything just to take it all back off the car again. So, but once again, I appreciate everyone watching, and I'm gonna get back to work.